Alright, me and Mrs. Kapper are going for an adventure today. We're going in the Fangorn Forest. For those of you Lord of the Rings fan, you'll know what that means. Anyway, she found a dead cedar that's really cool. It might even be cooler than this gnarly one. So she wants me to pull it out for her so she can start working on it right away. It may even replace this as the fireplace tree. But you never know. It's already dead, which is the good part. So we're going to fire up the Coyote and head out deep into the woods.
The backside of this tree that I was looking at from the other angle, and it's got barbed wire growing in on it, which is pretty common around here. But I can already see the different colors. You can see the cream on the right and the darker on the left. That was a good find for the end of the day. I'll have to mark that one.
Right, let's see if the Coyote fires up. It's been freezing temps. She's been sitting for a while. Alright, me and Mrs. Kapper are going to find her big dead gnarly cedar deep in Fangorn Forest. So it'll be a little bit of a ride. The Coyote's still warming up. But we'll take you on some winter fun anyways. You could at least pretend to get out of the house for a little bit. Alright, here we are entering the beginning of Fangorn Forest.
Speak out, young hobbits. They say that a great sorceress lives in these woods. An elf witch of terrible power. All who look upon her fall under her spell.
I have not been on this road for a long time. It's the one I cut last year with the Coyote. It's very narrow, basically a four-wheeler path, but the tractor will fit through it. Look at how thick and gnarly it is. Even in the dead of winter, you can't hardly penetrate into there. Yeah, here we go. It's actually Fangorn Forest on the left. See how thick and gnarly it is. And then this is our fence line here on the right, this big ravine. And that's our neighbors there. He's got more hardwoods over here. And ours is all real scrubby in this particular area. It's a cedar thicket, which I'm leaving that way for deer cover. Queen, Mrs. Kapper. But I was going to show you guys that crossing that she just went over right there. We got a bunch of logs in there. This is another mini-X project to come in and bring a pipe in there and build this whole road section up here so it's a little more firm. Here you see all these trees cut laying down. I did that for a screening perimeter from my neighbor's property because I think they hunt over here very rarely, but I hinge cut all them so with the hopes that they would survive, and it'll just create a huge barrier so that inside there the deer are more likely to feel safe. And right here we are going to go by my very first micro plot that we built last April with a beautiful watering hole. There's kind of a look at it. I bet you they're still in here eating on it. But I have tons and tons of excellent hunting video from here. I just haven't gotten around to putting together a hunting video. And there's the watering hole. See these trees to my left here, these cedars, they're all green, they're still alive. That's a good example of hinge cutting. I hinge cut them. These oaks are still alive, at least one of them. So when they're laying down sideways, they shoot branches up this way. And this creates just a mega thick barrier once again around my food plot. This is a little hairy stretch up in here. It's really narrow. Okay, there's a perfect example. See them new shoots coming out of that cedar tree coming straight up. That's beautiful. The deer can browse and it's covered. Anyways, back to this gnarly stretch. I need to get the Mini in here and really clean this up and make a decent road in here. There's Mrs. K taking a quick film. Rock and roll. The creek crossing. This is right above the waterfall. It's good firm ground, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's in the spring when we get a lot of rain. Look at how pretty that is over there. Alright, another hard turn in here. Another area I could beef up this road if I want with the Mini. Oh, I see her tree right there. Check it out. She's got it all taped off. Alright, well, let's see if we can get her a nice pretty cedar tree. Alright, check it out. The Coyote's got its own concrete pad to park on here. Not really, it's a natural flat rock, but look at that. The waterfall is right down there, but look at a big rock my wife just found. She wants to go digging at it. We just found out, I went to the forestry station the other day, and I'll put pictures in here. They found a lot of fossils in these kind of rocks around here. This fossil that I saw out their front gate is a tree. It's not a snake, so boy, my wife wants to go digging in some of these rocks. Forget about the cedar, she says. Let's get some rocks. Another rock ledge right here, just right out in the middle of the deep woods. The waterfalls are down there, and just look at this. This whole ledge here is all rock. One of these days we're hoping to find like a T-Rex bones. There's something in the woods over here. I don't know. Anyways, we'd love to find a T-Rex claws or something in one of these days. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so we got sidetracked. My wife is like, let's look for fossils in there. But look at this. Here's a view from down kind of in one of the falls. Look at this cool ledge. Wonder what's up underneath there. Pretty sure I wouldn't stick my arm up in there in the summertime. Rattlesnakes, I bet. Man, look at all the cool rocks. And down there, the whole creek is full of boulders. Now I'm standing on probably the highest falls right here. That's cool, look at that. And then there's the Pool of Eden. And down there, look at all them boulders. We want to build a road down there with the Mini and maybe pull some of them up for a front gate kind of along the entry point. But look at this. Here's some scratches. Right? I don't know if you can see that. I wonder, it's like those are claw marks. Right there and right there. There's 3 and 4 here. Trying to see if it's just something recent. Yep, it sure is. Probably a coon. Coon or a bobcat. Probably a coon there scraping at something. Or maybe washing his hands. Darn, not a fossil. This is kind of funny here. We're trying to figure out what this could be used for and where we should cut it. Should we cut the middle so that top gnarly thing could be one piece, and this bottom 5 feet with the old barbed wire in it could be another piece? Decisions. Where do you make the cut at out in the field? Home sweet home. Mrs. Kapper's next project adventure. You never know, if she makes this one fit the fireplace, I might consider selling that other one on eBay or something. We'll see how it goes.